OneAcademy is the heart of our company. Cryptocurrency is not an easy product. It's a very innovative product based on technology and based on very, very complex concepts. For us to be part of this financial revolution, to be part of cryptocurrency and of a community, we need to understand exactly what we do and what we talk about. And this is why we have the OneAcademy. The OneAcademy provides you with concepts, provides you with explanation on cryptocurrency and on the financial world. I would encourage everybody to join the courses, to do the certificates, and to understand thoroughly how to use cryptocurrency, what cryptocurrency is, and how we can change the world by using cryptocurrency. OneAcademy. Learn today, lead tomorrow. The OneAcademy is the heart of our company. Cryptocurrency is not an easy product. It's a very innovative product based on technology and based on very, very complex concepts. For us to be part of this financial revolution, to be part of cryptocurrency and of a community, we need to understand exactly what we do and what we talk about. And this is why we have the OneAcademy. The OneAcademy provides you with concepts, provides you with explanation on cryptocurrency and on the financial world. I would encourage everybody to join the courses, to do the certificates, and to understand thoroughly how to use cryptocurrency, what cryptocurrency is, and how we can change the world by using cryptocurrency. OneAcademy. Learn today, lead tomorrow.
Okay, good afternoon, greetings all, good day, good evening to everyone from the Caribbean and the rest of the world. Welcome to our OneAcademy Zoom call 2020 Lunch and Learn edition. We certainly appreciate you being on the call with us. My name is Dwayne Cadiz and I'm an independent marketing associate out of Trinidad and Tobago. I am your host today with a reminder of why we are here. Our founder, Dr. Ruja Ignatova, has said that we learn today and lead tomorrow. What is OneAcademy? OneAcademy is an innovative e-learning platform covering a broad range of financial topics, including such areas as financial analysis, asset management, Forex, stock exchange, cryptocurrency, and much more. Our mission is to provide our students with the guidance and educational materials needed to achieve financial literacy. OneAcademy was developed by finance experts and academics. It is highly structured and easy to understand. You learn at your own pace and can be a part of the global finance reset. Our intention is to give you a unique sense of understanding and facts, which you can use to enhance your knowledge and daily lives, as well as promote our core product, the OneAcademy, and the benefits of our ecosystem. I encourage you to take copious notes to assist you in your quest to become certified, knowledgeable, and wise business leaders and money managers. Our presenter today is a gentleman who is acquainted in the area of Forex. And I'll just speak a little bit about him this morning. So, Mr. Jason Bramble has been a certified musician for the past 30 years. He also works in the oil and gas industry for approximately 18 years. He's also a software systems developer, and he has been actively engaged in the area of Forex trading for the past 10 years. So Mr. Bramble comes to us with a wealth of experience and knowledge, and it's my pleasure and privilege to present to you Mr. Jason Bramble. Jason, are you with us this morning? Good morning.
Good morning. Am I
Morning.
presentation? confirm that you're seeing my screen.
Yes, confirm.
Here.
Confirm.
All right. So again, pleasant good afternoon to everyone who are listening and seeing my screen, and welcome to another OneAcademy presentation. And today we are excited to share a little bit on the Forex market. And I'm just going to share a little few presentation about the advantages of the Forex market. And presently, it's very, I will say, important because based on the economy we are right now, I believe is a skill that you will want to learn and a skill that you should learn. So let's get straight into it. And what is Forex? Basically, it's foreign exchange. If you have ever traveled before and have exchanged any type of currency, you already had some type of interaction with the Forex market. However, there was a third-party broker involved in that transaction that is called the banks. And the banks will take their share, give you their price, and you remain with either less most of the time, and very few chances you'll be more. Right, so some key factors. It's a $5.1 trillion daily turnover. It had a market cap of $6.6 trillion in 2019. That's April month. So just picture that. There's the largest market in the world. That's over $6.6 trillion a day turnover. If there's some way that the market will be exhausted, we have another $6.6 trillion again. But what brings that volume in the market? That is basically buying and selling, between countries. It's not the stock market. It's not like oil, where oil have a lot of merchants right now howling. We have devastated red at a bullish movement in most of the stock market they have outside there. This is Forex exchange, and we can make money on the bearish, which is down, and the bullish trend, which is up. So no matter which direction the market goes, it is in our favor. It's 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. The most trading currency is in US. You can trade in euros if you want to, with Great Britain also. And it's also a very flexible for everyone who actually really want to trade. So some of the major players, we have the central banks. Most countries have a central banks. We have the major banks. We have investment, mutual funds, brokers, and traders. Now, in this structure, you will notice that the traders, which are myself and many others who are interested in the Forex market, we are at the bottom of that whole food chain. And that is important. So you need to know where you place and to respect the ones who are on top, because we have the Wall Street giants, we have the JP Morgan banks, we have the major hedge funds, and we even have our local banks that are also above the structure. So once we understand this, we can actually respectfully know when to trade and how to trade, and not to go into the market with a get-rich scheme approach, but to go in there soberly and sanely. So let's talk about the advantages. As we said, it's 24 hours, 5 days a week. The market will open on a Sunday evening and close on a Friday afternoon. And it allows traders around the world to trade, and also allow users to trade around their lifestyle. This is important because everyone have a different lifestyle, and that will affect you as a trader. However, seeing that the market is flexible and can open 24 hours a day, you can trade at any time you desire. Flexible in trading, yes it is. You can determine where and when you will invest, move at your own pace, and also learn at the same. And we do not really fight the market, we move at our individual pace. Some people are slower than some, we understand that, but you can trade whenever you want to. You could be in your bed, you could be on the beach, you could be on vacation. It's flexible. You don't have to answer to a boss. You don't have to answer to someone. You have to work overtime, you're too tired, and you need to get up to go to work. You don't have to do all those things. It's flexible, you are your own boss, and you can make money at any time. The cost is a big thing for most people. You know, what is the cost? What is the size of the investment we are looking at? And you can start with as little as $5 US to trade. It will not take you much to trade. There are some brokers allow you at $5 US. Some of the brokers we use, you can take $5 US and trade and flip that to any amount of money. We'll be showing you how to have a realistic expectation. However, you could, the sky's the limit. You have a limited amount of resources and funds you can actually achieve with that $5 US. Again, the market is $6.6 trillion AD. You can trade as little as you want, and it's a perfect investment for all capital size. If you want more, if you have more money, if you have $1,000, you have 2,000 US, you can trade that. Obviously, the more capital you input, the more returns you will get in the end. So the big question right now is, should I make an investment like this? Should I go in the Forex market? Is it recession proof? A lot of people will ask those questions because right now, you can clearly see the stocks is not recession proof. You can see the oil is not recession proof. You can see all the entrepreneurs and all the different private business, they are not also recession proof. They are closed right now. They are losing money right now. A friend today told me that he had to sell all his equipments and all his different cooking supplies because he's a chef and he have a lot of equipment. He have to sell it right now to pay his rent. So a lot of things are not recession proof right now. But Forex is not just that, is not only a recession proof way to make a lot of money and survive the economic crash, but it's an excellent way to learn and stay familiar with the current world events. That is a key, because the current world events, we have wars, we have viruses, all these things, etc. And that will give you information on the Forex market. So it's very good. And the Forex market is also allow traders to profit from a bearish market. A bearish market means a sell. So oil presently right now, the American oil, that went down to negative figures. And a lot of people cannot make money from there because it went in a sell. And if you bought stocks, you're losing money. In the Forex market, you could make a purchase on a sell and take a sell order and make money when the oil goes down and make money when it goes up. So it's different with the recession. Now, could the Forex market crash? I will say yes on one condition. The Forex market could crash if every single individual, every single business around the world do not do any transaction again. Supply and demand, buying and selling is completely stopped, and not a single individual in the world is making any transaction. If that happens, that means the Forex market comes to a standstill. Not crash, but standstill, because the Forex market is based off commerce, buying and selling, transfer of funds. That is the Forex market. So for the Forex market to come to an end, no one will be buying and selling worldwide. It's a total stalemate, and it's not going to have any purchases anyway happening. And if you think about it, that is very difficult to happen right now. It can slow down, but it's difficult to have no transaction worldwide. Right, so some of the advantages about Forex is also working at home. Right now with the COVID-19 situation, everyone is home. A lot of people are home right now, and a lot of people are out of a job right now. The advantages from working from home is that Forex is not only a skill, but Forex is the only skill. You do not have to depend on a salary or customers to buy your products or services. Now, this is very important because when I saw Forex the first time, my eye opened, and one time I said, this is something that could save me, especially when if the economy crash or if I'm out of a job. Because the Forex is the only skill you could learn where you do not have to depend on anyone. The only skill you could learn, you don't have to depend on anyone. Why do I say it that way? One, You can go to school and get your bachelor degree. You can go to school and get a doctorate also too, and have to depend on a company to hire you and pay you 12 checks for the year. Just 12 checks for the year. Depend on that. All the studies, all the 5-year studies, you have to depend on a salary from a company. Some people have more ambition, have much more ambition in their life, and they want to be an entrepreneur. Very great, great, awesome. You can do that. However, as an entrepreneur or someone who has a private business, they have to depend on someone and customers to buy their products and services. Right now we have restaurants, doctors, dentists, some of the non-essential workers, they are entrepreneurs, they are actually self-employed. Guess what? They have to depend on their customers to buy their products and services. And right now, that is not happening. So you can have safety in being an entrepreneur, yes, to a point. You can have safety in getting a big degree and becoming a big established employee and be employee of the month. That is also good. However, in times like these, especially COVID-19 with oil price crashing also, the only skill you could learn and have to support you in these times is learning the Forex market. This week, our team had a really nice earning and everyone actually won and we got some money. Now we are talking about millions, but you got money, you could buy something in the grocery, you could buy something in the pharmacy, you could do something with the money rather than staying home and hoping that the company or the COVID-19 darkness just removed from the country and we are back to normal. So it's something you need to have. It's an additional source of income. Right now, this presentation may not apply to many because many people don't have additional source of income. The only income they had was that job. And right now, the job is not paying them presently. So this is the only source of income they can have if they are going into the Forex world. And that is something I would like to advise you all to learn. Do not try and delay and actually reach to a place where you're desperate to try and learn it now, because desperation will create a lot of errors. So quickly before I close, I just want to share now a quick compound interest. And for the ones who just really want to just take $100 and invest it, and you can actually trade at least 5% for the month or 10% for the month. You can do that. And our strategy is really 1% a day. That will give you around 20% a month. But realistically, I like to go with a very realistic number. And I will say roughly about 10% a month could be achieved by most people because everyone are home. If it was not home, I would have said 5% a month. But we are home. So let's go to 10% a month. And a 5-year period. And you calculate this, you get to realize that you have money coming in. Over 5 years, it may be about $30,000. Now, for those who have a job and can actually deposit $100 every month, that can also increase the figures to over 364,000 US. So let's take it just to you right now, your present condition, and let's go for 12 months and you invested just $100 in the Forex market with just 10%. Every day, every month, you will have these figures. It's not much. It's not much because you actually put $100. But if you're home every day, definitely you can actually put 20% a month with just spending about 5-10 minutes a day to trade. And if that happens, then every month from $100, you can have something. You can have $44, $72, and that is just $100. And this can help pay some type of bill. But again, it's $100 I'm using right now. And if you deposit $1,000 in the Forex market and you trade, well, then you can have groceries every month. Look at this. You can have something happening every month for you, just with $1,000. So it's something you should pay attention to. And I will always advise people, take some time, get in the Forex market. Is the only skill you can learn that you don't have to depend on anyone. So thank you very much for listening, and back to you, Dwayne.
Wow, thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. I'm flabbergasted, to say the least. But this shows us that we have options. And I appreciate what Jason said. What the One Academy teaches us is that we should not panic, right? And he says that if you're going to rush into Forex, or you're going to be under pressure to learn, then you're going to be prone to errors. So what we need to do is take our time now and begin to understand the beast that is Forex. And luckily for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, we have Mr. Jason Bramble at our disposal through the IAM team. And I know that because of the COVID now, that some restructuring would have to take place in terms of the teaching, learning. Jason, as I still have you on the line, could you elaborate as to what measures you all are taking now to be able to carry on your Forex classes?
Yes, sure. In the past, before the COVID-19, we have the restrictions. We used to have a class, one in South location and also one in Cunupia area. Now we have evolved and we have it online, and the classes is basically just 4 days, around 5 p.m. in the evening, afternoon, well, evening, yes, rather. And we have just 4 classes, and it's a month. You'll be practicing and stuff like that. So I believe within 1 month, you'll be up and trading. Everything is online, Zoom. We have remote access. I have remote access to actually go to your computer and store everything, any technical difficulties you may have. We have that support also too. But right now we are in Zoom, and it's working great. We already finished a class, and our next class will be starting in May month, beginning of May month. So yeah, we are also prepared for the work from home, or for people who actually are home who have a little free time.
Wow, that's awesome. That means that you already have adjusted to the new normal and have taken that business opportunity to a new level by being able to interact with persons all over the country, and I dare say now even internationally. So some of our international listeners could definitely get in contact with you all to organize tuition and to be a part of this Forex trading course.
Repeat?
Yes?
Just repeat.
I'm saying now that you all have, yes, I'm saying that you all have taken this opportunity to be able to teach Forex to a new level. And that now it gives you all the opportunity for international people who may be listening to this call all over the world and would like to learn about Forex to be able to sign up with you all and learn Forex at the same time, yes?
Yes, that's correct. Our class had, I think it was 1 or 2, no, I think it was 5 or 6 members outside of Trinidad and Tobago, in the Caribbean, and also way down into the Netherlands. So the opportunity is there for worldwide, and do not make your distance an issue. We have the internet, and the internet is global and can connect you no matter where you are.
Indeed, and that's a testament to our business. It's a global business, it's a global platform that we operate on. And if it be that tuition sometime, we will be able to utilize some coins in paying for tuition. Would that be an option in the foreseeable future?
Oh, well, I won't be able to answer that, but that will be Mr. Ivan and Michelle maybe could advise on that much more.
All right, I'm seeing with where Mr. Mark indicated that they have that option available. Of course, you would need to probably connect with Ivan and Michelle, or connect with Patrice. Or Ivan, if you are in a position to elaborate, could you just open your mic, seeing that we have some time, and give us some clarity as far as that is concerned?
I would speak for Ivan, Dwayne. Yes,
Great.
we have opened that part in that we have a certain portion of the fee that we take in cryptocurrency. That is for existing members, of course. However, in that, once you're bringing, you're referring people who would be joining, of course, you have to buy one of the Forex packages or one of the finance packages or one of the law packages to be part of the trading classes. It's not just about just doing the classes. The classes that Jason have is just to show how to trade, but you need the education from the packages. Yes?
Excellent, excellent. So we have a business that is operating within a business. I shared that in my presentation just last evening. And it basically testifies to the power of the ecosystem when we can be able to, even in learning a skill like Forex, what we're actually doing is we're actually adding value to the one coin system and adding value to the existing coins that we already have. And that is just so awesome.
That's exactly what we are doing. We are adding value to the entire system and to everybody. As I would say always, we use OneAcademy to build the people. And OneAcademy has different disciplines.
Yes, indeed. And I utilized that quote last evening, and persons were impressed. But of course, I couldn't take the credit for that because it came from you guys. So I had to acknowledge that you guys are using this system to build people rather than using people to build a system. And that's the difference with us, you know? That's the difference with us. Okay, great. All right, so we want to move into the segment that deals with the deal shaker merchant. And fortuitously today, our deal shaker merchant is already in the room. Actually, she's already on screen. So, Michelle, take this opportunity to introduce you today as our featured deal shaker merchant. And could you tell us about your experience being a merchant on the platform thus far?
Well, my experience has been great. Before I go into it, I just want to say that our ecosystem has use in every way. So the founder, Dr. Rusha, brilliant in how we created. She had the vision and she created it for us to have full use. So OneAcademy has the disciplines and you choose whichever field you want to go to. You just heard Jason talk about if you go into the Forex field, you could learn a skill. So we get education and we learn in a skill, but we also help in creating our cryptocurrency once. So when I saw the deal shaker, I'm a business person by nature, and my entrepreneurship jumped out of me in that I had to become part of it. I had to become part of it. And the name of my store, I found a way to become part of it because guess what? In the sales environment, the best way to market your product is to be a product of your product. So if you're in health, use your health products. If you're in money, do the same. If you're in finance, do the same. And it's likewise both ways. So the only way I can market Deal Shaker is to be a product of the product and show full usage. So I created, my store is called I Am One Marketing. And if you notice, I just have just this one deal up right now because I am actually in the process of putting more. But guess what? I needed to find products. And now, you know, sometimes you let difficulty or you let circumstances keep you back from doing something. I didn't do that because the platform also allows us to buy and sell used items. So I said that I have things that are really practically new and that I can make a business out of it. So I started there. So I didn't have to go and put myself in expense. I went shopping at home and actually looked for products that I can add value to some people and put it out there. And guess what? Those are some shoes that my son actually wore probably once. And guess what? I put it up and it was sold. 100% coins, sometimes 50%. I had some with 50% and Spartan ones, and the items have been sold. So my experience has been good. And guess what? The same coins I am receiving, I'm also using it on the platform as well because I shop and I buy goods and services from other merchants. To me, it's a win-win situation. So I would recommend DealShaker to many people, and I'm in full use. So I'm not afraid to tell others about it.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome that you can be able to look around, and that's one of the things that we need to do first and foremost. You know, if we want to go biblical, you know, God had asked Moses, "What is that you have in your hand?" And sometimes we think that we don't have anything, but when we take the time to look around, we actually have some stuff that we don't use that we can repurpose. That's another word that is used in industry. You can repurpose something and create something new. I was doing a bit of repurposing today, doing some work in my son's room, and there's some furniture there that basically has, you know, the purpose for which it was built or bought. You know, it no longer serves that purpose, but I realized that I can harvest some of the materials from that and create something totally new. So it's all about our perspective as individuals. And I think that the OneAcademy really brings a lot of creativity out of us. And if we choose to submit ourselves to the process, then we indeed are going to be very, very happy campers. Being one of your chief customers on the platform, I want to thank you. Yeah, yeah, because basically, you created usability for my coins, for which I gladly exchanged with you, and you know it brought joy to my heart, and it brought joy to other hearts as well. So we never know who needs what on the deal shaker. So this is an encouragement for all you IMAs out there who may have something laying around home that no longer serves you, but it can serve the purpose of someone else out there. We need you to get on board. We need you to add value to the coin.
Absolutely, and it falls in line. It falls in line. I just want to add that if you look at the daily newspapers, you will see it has a used item. You understand? You get used vehicles, you get used furnishings, you get used everything. So it's the same. It's the same. And you don't have to go put yourself in an expense. You have already created a business and you are part of it. And when you become that confident in how this works, you can actually tell another person it is working. And that's beautiful. So I'm happy, you are happy.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Right. Yeah, definitely. So it's all about together for more. And so we urge all IMAs, if you have come across this program, Lunch and Learn, definitely what we are doing is just bringing the education practical to you and teaching you how you can leverage on our ecosystem. Because remember, I was sharing in my presentation just last evening, a lot of us have a lot of different cards for different businesses, you know, that offer us discounts and stuff like that. But realistically, all they are doing is they are capturing our information, our shopping information, and our shopping cycle, so they know what to put in our faces so that we will be a repeat customer. But we don't really share in the profits of those businesses. You know, the shareholders of those businesses are the ones who really share in the profits. What we do is we fuel the business through our patronage. But through our Deal Shaker platform, anytime we use the coins, anytime we use some cash to patronize another merchant, what we're actually doing is we're giving life and strength to our coins. And the value of our coins go up. And what it means is that in the not too distant future, what we are able to do is utilize the same coins with a bigger purchasing power. So we use less and we actually get more. So for those of us shopaholics who normally frequent the platform and we purchase deals, we have realized lately that we are actually getting some goods and services for a lot less than it was initially listed for on the platform. And that's the magic of Deal Shaker. It speaks to the magic of compound interest and also true cryptocurrency education and the speculation that a lot of people participate in, you know. So Mish, I want to allow you to make your closing remarks and we're going to end this call in a brief moment. So go ahead.
For those who are hearing this for the first time, who are actually participating and actually listening to us, we want to tell you, you are being invited into a system that is working. We are not saying it's 100% full-blown perfect, but it's working. And I like to let everyone know that it's being able to participate in two economies. Presently, you heard Jason said that you have to depend on a job and you have to depend on 12 checks. When you hear it like that, it's so unreal to think you go through your life and it's just 12 checks per year that you actually. But by learning a skill, you can earn an additional form of income. But with this opportunity, via the deal shaker, whether it be with finance, whether it be with law on cryptocurrency and other things and Forex, you can actually earn and learn. You learn and you earn. Just what I can't show you my t-shirt, that's too far. But learn and earn. Learn and earn. Participate in the two economies. And we welcome you on board. You have the help and it is working. We are actually earning income, we are actually participating, and we are also shopping from ourselves. We have our ecosystem that is working. So to me, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Work in your existing world, but you also have that use of the same money, cryptocurrency that you are creating in another through the e-commerce platform, Deal Shaker. So I just want, every time, and it sounds so passionate and it sounds like it's a recurrent decimal, but I want you all to get it. And I want the existing members or the existing students, remember this is working and we need to let more people know about it. So together for more is real, as you say, Mr.
Definitely, together for more. Okay, Michelle. Yeah. So from the Caribbean, we want to say enjoy the rest of your day. And together for more, one's out.
One's out.
One's out.